Hello everyone. Um, welcome to our channel. Please, we're here to present on input and output in computer architecture, and we explore the essential bridge between humans and machines. Now, the presentation is going to be in various folds, and we are the various group members relating to the group and everything relating to the group. This is us. Yeah, so then you have Kelvin, you have Rachel, you have Cherish, you have Joshua, you have Ebenezer, you have Ernest, you have Kelvin, you have Samuel, and you have Bernard, you have Odate Launti. Yeah, so we move to the first order of the day. That's introduction to input slash output. So input or output is the fundamental communication pathway enabling user interaction and system functionality. So moving on to input, you have data or commands sent to a computer system. There's we have that means they are responsible for sending the command systems to the computer. That's you have the keyboard, you have the mouse, you have the touch screen. Then we move on to the output. The output, that's processed data or results sent from a computer system. That means it brings out the necessary output that we need, or the necessary results that we require when we move and we activate our inputs. That's so it gives us processed data. That's we have examples like the monitor, the printer, and speakers. So we move on to that's unlocking digital interactions. That's input devices. So input devices serve as a crucial link translating human actions and real world data into digital signals that computers can understand and process. That's what we have the keyboard that's used for entering text and executing commands. You have the mouse that controls cursor movements and interacts with graphical interface. You have the scanner that converts physical documents, images, and objects into digital formats. Then you have the microphone, which captures audio input, converts sound waves into electrical signals. So basically, that's the function of the mouse, the microphone. Sorry, the microphone. Then you move on to that's bringing data to life. That's output devices. That's output devices are essential for presenting processed digital data in human perceptibility forms. That's perceptible forms. Sorry, bridging the gap between machine and user. That means the output devices allow us to effectively communicate between the human and the machine. So we have the monitor, which displays visual outputs, that's text, graphics, and videos. You have the printer, which produces physical hard copies and digital data. That's of digital data. Sorry. We have the speakers, which generate audio for sound and voice. Then we have the projector, which brings visual outputs on a larger screen or surface. So at this point, I'll be handing over.
Okay, so to continue from where my colleague left off from, he spoke about bringing data to life or the output devices and then unlocking data interactions, introduction to input and output. Going to continue for him by starting from the facilitating communication or the input output interface. So when we talk about facilitating communication, the input output interface or the IO interfaces are vital for standardizing communication between the CPU and diverse peripheral devices, ensuring seamless data exchange. So some of these peripheral devices that we talk about, we have the USB, the HDMI, the HDML, and the Bluetooth devices. So the USB or the Universal Serial Bus, popularly known as the USB, is hot swappable interface for keyboards, printers, and external drives. So mostly it's used as an external drive. Then the HDML, high definition multimedia interface. So it transmits uncompressed audio and data and video data. Then the Bluetooth, wireless technology for short range data transfers and device pairing. So mostly you find out that when you want to pair, you want to send files to somebody, you mostly use Bluetooth. Okay, so to continue, we move on to the next slides. So we are going to be talking about optimizing data flow, the input output techniques or the IO techniques. So different input output techniques or the IO techniques manage data transfer, balancing CPU involvement with efficiency for various device speeds. So we have program IO, where the CPU directly controls data transfer through constant polling, simple but CPU intensive. We have the interrupt driven IO. So devices signal CPU when ready.